Today we're going to learn about the number needed to treat, brought to you by Mike, Ty, JD, and Dom. So first of all, what is the number needed to treat? The number needed to treat is defined as the average number of patients who need to be treated to prevent one additional bad outcome. So what does this mean? Let's look at an example to see. A major application of the number needed to treat is the efficacy of treatment or medicine. Here we have a hypothetical situation testing the efficacy of a drug to decrease mortality in stroke patients. Let's say 200 people had strokes. 100 were given this new drug and 100 were not. Here we have a chart with the percentage of people who died after having a stroke, with the control, non-treatment group on the right and the drug treatment group on the left. At first glance, when looking at this chart, it appears that the treatment saved 55% of patients. However, when looking at the control group on the right, we notice that even without treatment, 30% of patients survived their stroke. The 30% of patients who survived without treatment is represented by the blue box on the screen. On top of that, when we look at the treatment group, we see that 45% of patients died despite having the treatment. This is represented by the green box. This leaves us with the area between the groups that was affected by the drug. Since 30% of patients survived in the non-treatment group and 45% of patients died in the treatment group, that means that 25% of patients were actually saved by the treatment. The 25% of patients that were saved by the treatment are represented by the orange box in the middle. Looking at the math now, we have the 25% of patients who were saved by the treatment. This means that 25 out of 100, or 1 out of 4 people, were saved by the treatment. Therefore, if 4 people are treated, 1 potential bad outcome would be prevented. The number that needs to be treated in this case is 4. Thanks for watching.
Created using Powtoon.